Hello, this is Mark Brown, and I'm covering Fab Slide 35. As you can see, it's thinking broadly about the 4P's, really the four key considerations for a company as it designs its marketing strategy. First of all, they need to consider the product. What is it that's being produced? Then they need to consider promotion. How is it being marketed? How is it being made to appeal to the consumer? Place, where and in what kind of availability, in what kind of way is the product going to be made available, and price. How is the product going to be priced to comply with consumer demand? These are really the four key considerations for any company as it designs its marketing strategy. So a company in our area that everyone is familiar with, that I'm going to use as an example for applying the 4Ps following Fab Slide 35, is BMW. It's an extremely successful global automobile company with an extremely large presence here in the upstate. And I'm going to take a look at how they apply really the very ideas that are expressed in Fab Slide 35 to kind of give a better example of what these key considerations are and what they need to be for any company. So BMW is a well-known luxury and performance automaker from Germany, as we know, with a heavy presence in the upstate. The product, what are they making? Performance automobiles and luxury automobiles. So these bullet points that you can see here are all sort of like key components and key ideas that BMW needs to consider as they design their product. These are the things that they're going to do, and these are the things that they're going to emphasize in their marketing strategy to make the product appealing to the customer. Price, another key component, another key idea of any automobile maker, and particularly luxury automobile maker. BMW is going to try to consider these characteristics as they market their vehicles. The other two key components of the 4Ps, as referenced in slide 35, are place, so is the product going to be available, dealerships, distribution networks, and places where people are likely to buy BMWs. These are the things that the company and their marketing teams are going to have to consider as they develop their marketing strategy. And promotion, which is sort of like the key of marketing. How are they going to make their product appealing? How are they going to differentiate it from the competition? And how are they going to try to make it stand out and be the most appealing product for a potential consumer? These are really the things that a company needs to consider to make, to have and to develop an effective marketing strategy. Here's a brief example of how BMW is trying to do really all four, kind of bring in elements from each of the 4Ps at once with this Instagram marketing campaign. They've sponsored some European fashion personality or company to travel around Europe in a BMW 7 Series and make these posts about how incredible the car is and really kind of tie everything together. So it's an incredible product, it's being promoted, it's in these incredible places, and it's available everywhere. Price is going to be somewhat high, but that's kind of the market that BMW is trying to attract with the 7 Series, is really the sort of like top of the line elite luxury automobile. So just with something like this, with a simple Instagram post, they're incorporating elements from all of the 4Ps and from everything that's referenced in Fab 35. So to conclude, to bring everything together, here is Fab Slide 35 again, with product, promotion, place, and price, the 4Ps of marketing strategy, and some key elements of each. Hopefully, in this brief presentation, you've been able to see how BMW incorporates each of the 4Ps into its marketing strategy to make it one of the most successful automakers in the world.